So hello everybody and welcome to today's video. Today my friends we are gonna talk about Path of Exile. What is Path of Exile? Actually it's a game that you play online, okay? It's a game that you can compare pretty much to Diablo, where you can make parties of about 6 people to go and slay some monsters to farm them. It's a game that you have to level your character and so on and so on. But what is very particular about this game is the modes that you have. You have the standard mode, there's the normal mode, you have the league. That means every 3 months there is a new league with new rules coming over, and at the end of the league your character is gonna be transferred to the standard league, okay? Then you have the hardcores, you know, as well on standard, then on league. If you die there you go to the respective standard or league, and you have the found mode, where you just go solo on. So this game is actually not like World of Warcraft, where you just go on into the battlefield and maybe you can meet some people. It's only on the towns like here where you meet them, or you put the party as I said and you go on. So this video is gonna be like, in the first big part is gonna be about what I have done in 1 month, my first month of playing this game, you know. And the second is I'm gonna take like the most important aspects of the game, okay, and I'm gonna tell you a bit about it, and then at the end I'm gonna give my conclusion about it, okay, and my rating about it. So let's go for the video, my friends. So here we are with our first point, is what did I achieve in 1 month of playing this game. So I'm not gonna hide any numbers in front of you. I've streamed this game for the whole time that I played. Some couple of hours I made also without streaming, but the most of it is where I was streaming on my channel, and I'm gonna show you how many hours. So let's ignore that I played like 4 years ago. I played this game once only to try it out. I wasn't a PC gamer like 3-4 years ago, and this was one of my first games there. I just wanted to have a look how it looks like, because people were saying it is like Diablo 2, you know, and I played like 30 to 40 hours. So in 1 month I have played like 220 hours. I have made 2 characters. You see here, one is standard league. It's a Juggernaut, a Molten Strike build that I made. About this character, I have made the first 10 acts. It's like the tutorial of the game. I have made it without watching any building, without following any building, and I have like I made it very easily, but then I went to Endgame, where at the Atlas you have like maps from tier 1 to tier 16 and tier 17. I have made like, the hardest was tier 3 without following a build, and the boss fights were so long that I managed with my viewers. They told me, hey, go for a build. I just resetted every of my skill point. I went for a build, and now I do like upper lap easy. And mines I go into a depth of 200, around 200 at the moment. I have done like the elders solo, okay, the elder, the guardians on tier 16 also. The upper elder I've done, but I'm gonna confess it was with a help, or a very precious help of one of our viewers that helped me like achieving at least this quest, okay, or this goal. The syndicate I have not made the master of it, because I have not unlocked it yet. So, and then like 2 weeks after, I have like begun to play on Synthesis League, okay. There I have made a Winter Orb build with double Baltimore, where also around 150 mines deep, Okay. Also Abba Lab, easy, I do it. I have not made the Guardians yet, but the Elder I've done solo, no problem. On the Nexus I have done also like almost everything. Only the Cortex I've tried him yet once. I failed it, but I'm sure next time I will get him. And that's pretty much it what I've done with that 1 month. Let's talk about the money I've made. I've made like a couple of exiles. My best drop yet was the Parantus Manor map. Was the best drop that I had so far. I have plenty of exiles. If, for example, you would see my stashes, I have like around 100 to 150 exiles, but it's like most of them are donated by our amazing viewers, helping me out to get my builds and so on and so on. Without those, I wouldn't make it that fast. So that's pretty much it what I did on like my 1 month of Path of Exile. So let's go for the next point. So let's go for the second point of our video. It's the tutorial of the game. So the tutorial of the game, I would call it like the first 10 acts of the game, where you just start at a beach without anything, without clothes, and you go on your journey. Really, like those 10 acts are not too long, not too short, really, to get comfortable with the game, to learn some stuff. Really, it takes about, if you're good, let's say if you play normally, you do it 1 week. 1 week you are at the end game. Let's say you pass those 10 acts, but if you go hardcore, you can do it like in 3 days, no problem, even if you are a noob or new to the game. So I really recommend doing it every quest, also the side quests and so on. So now let's go to the next point. So in our third point, we are gonna talk about the end game of the game and also the lifetime. So the end game of the game is actually you wanna get to level 100. Okay, it's the max, but there are very few people who achieve that. You're gonna now say, yeah, if I play very long, I will achieve it. It's not really true. Because every time you die, you lose 10 XP. And believe me, for example, I'm at level 92. When I die like once, is like I have lost 3 hours of gameplay. Okay, so there are many people, they don't even look at that. It's not even important to achieve that, because the only thing that those levels are important to is for your skill tree that you see. It's tremendous. Okay, it's tremendous. With every level you get one note that you can unlock, but there at 92 normally you have unlocked the most important notes for your build that you're going for. So, but what is the end game? The end game is actually you will go for the Atlas. Okay, is like some maps where you go from tier 1 to the middle, where is the boss. You have to unlock them and so on and so on. You will farm them more than 10 times each, you will see, but you will have much fun because there are drops, there are so many things to do, and every map is different because you have different modes. And then you have also like the mines. What is mines? You go deeper, okay? You have to like imagine you are at the floor and you want to go deep, you know, with every cave you go like 1 deep, second, third, and the deeper you get, the monsters get harder and also the rewards gets better. So you can go for like, I don't know, if I think it's even unlimited. So you can go for it, or the upper like the labyrinth, you can grind it too. You know, there are people they want to see how fast they are. It's changing every week, you know, the layout of the labyrinth. And also there are, at the end you can like have a unique craft on one of your items that is very random, like on your helmet, gloves or boots. there are people they are playing only this, or there are people only playing Mines, or people play only Atlas. So really, guys, I mean, the lifetime of this game, I would say it's unlimited, because one thing is very important about this game: there is no really end. You can become every time like better, because there is no item that you can say, okay, this is the best of the game. It's impossible. There are always patches coming. You can always like craft on your items. The crafting is unlimited on this game, you know, and you can always like become better. Okay, and also there are people, they just do one character, go to a certain level, and then they say, okay, now I go for a second, because you have so many builds. You know, it's not like another game where you have like the skills there for example, for your hunter. You have a hunter class, you have like 20 skills, and that's it. No, here you can have a hunter, let's say, even if you don't have a hunter in this game, but let's say like you have a juggernaut, okay, and you have like skills that are more for magician. Yeah, you can do it. If you do a right build, you can even do such crazy things. And I think this is like, you can like do unlimited builds. Also, try it out. You will see, say there are people like they have thousands and thousands of hours, and they are still going on, still learning stuff, and that's what I'm seeing. Also, the more you go deep into this game, the more you want to play it. So now let's go for the next point. So on this point, we will talk about the trading system and the cost of the game. So the trading system, it's pretty unique, I would say, because I have played plenty of games. I have never like met another game that has this trading system. That means you don't have an action house like on World of Warcraft, for example, but you have like a channel, the trade channel, you know, where you can sell and you can buy your stuff. You can just write a message. Now you're gonna say, Diaz, every game has that, but no. And there is the moment where I'm gonna talk about the cost of the game. So the cost of the game is, you know, it's for free, but you have the stashes. It's where you gonna bank your stuff, you know, where you gonna bank your items that you don't want to hold on your inventory. So you start with 4 stashes, but believe me, guys, it's not gonna be enough for you. I have like the minimum. Let's say you have stashes for every kind of stuff that you want like to bank on your stashes. Okay, you need them. And I have also some premium stashes. What is premium stashes? It's some stashes where you can put your items, you right click on them, and then you say like, okay, for example here, okay, for this staff that I have put there, I want 3 chaos orbs. For example, what is gonna happen is that this item is gonna go directly or send it directly to a site on your web browser. Okay, it's the site trade POE, you know, .com, where people can search for the stuff that they want. Maybe they will find yours and they say, okay, I want to buy this for 3 chaos. So there is a text that they will just copy, okay, with the whispering, and they put it like on your whisper, they copy paste it, and then they will whisper it directly to you. You meet, he gives you the money, you give him the stuff, and that's done, you know. And I think this is a very unique way to avoid those trade channels that sometimes you don't have any time to read what is written, you know, and you know it more better than me. So let's talk now about the cost of the game. I have bought like everything you need, and I have spent like $60. Okay, if you consider this game is for free, I have played so many hours. There are people playing it for thousands of hours. I mean, $60 is not much. Okay, every normal game costs that. Here you pay $60, you have almost everything you need, all the spaces that you need. If you play normal, I mean, it's totally worth it. Then you have the microtransactions, you know, but it's only for skins, so it's not pay to win. It's you can do it with those stashes and you can go on. So now let's go for the next point. So my friends, now we are gonna talk about the combat system. What is the combat system about this game? Actually, you move around with left click, okay? And then when you meet some opponents, you just go on with your skills, and it depends on the skills that you have. For example, I have here like an automated skill that kills people, but you have hundreds of skills to combat for. It's very smooth to play, you know, really. You can also do your very unique character combating and so on and so on. I mean, it's very simple. Even if you have played Diablo, there is not much to say about it. So we are going for the next point. So my friends, on this point we are gonna talk about the visuals and the audio of this game. I mean, as you can see, the visuals are good. Also, if you have followed my last point, you know, you have also seen the combat. It's very beautiful, very colorful. I love this, really. You can change much also on the graphics if you want higher, lower, and so on. The audio, to be honest, I play this game like most of the time with music on the background with my viewers. But I have played some hours also without it, and believe me, the music is amazing on this game. Really, it is amazing. It's like World of Warcraft. I really grinded the game because also the nice music of the game, and this has also a very, very nice music on every map. Every map has its own music, every region, and so on and so on. So you will not get bored. So let's go to the next point. So my friends, on this point we are gonna talk about the community. Okay, the community is a big thing. I mean, I have played plenty of games. I have played games like League of Legends, CSGO, I have played games like World of Warcraft, I have played so many. But there is one thing, my friends. This, and I'm not afraid by saying that, this is for me so far the best community I have met so far. Okay, it's not that I will say like there's no trolling, there are no people talking trash, because on the chat sometimes if I enable the general chat I see many things that are not like let's say kid friendly, okay, not child friendly, how you say it in English, I don't know, but the community, I mean, the persons or the people helping me out on the game I've never met or witnessed before. There are people giving me stuff, okay? Like they are giving me stuff like that are worth like hours and hours of gaming, no problem. Like carrying me through maps or going with me through maps, not looting, or like on maps that they don't need to do, you know, and that's the thing. I mean, also like learning me stuff, teaching me stuff. It's amazing because this game is so complex. I had so many questions. There were so many people like fighting each other, even whispering in game, to give me the infos and to show me stuff, and so on and so on, that I have not witnessed until now. And believe me, you're gonna maybe say, oh, it's because you're streaming. That's not really true, because World of Warcraft also I streamed, and believe me, I have maybe met like 3 people, they helped me out, but here I can't even count the people that are helping me out on this game. So I have to give a very, very big plus, a like to the community of this game. It's also a very complicated game. I mean, it's let's say people, they just want to go for troll like and just trash talking. They have no chance, because I mean, there are other games you just go in, like after 1 hour you can already troll other people, but on this game you have like to grind it to learn. And then I think you just don't want to troll people because you are like playing with people. They play the same thing like you. They have the same passion as you. And yeah, I mean, the community is amazing. Really, I can just say thank you to everybody. That's why I am also taking this time for it. And I think also a very important thing about this game is there is not really a PvP. There is PvP, but they don't care about it. It's PvP. It's like a little how to say training. You know, just go in to see if you can do it. But there is not much. It's not like World of Warcraft where people meet each other, they make a war, or they camp corpses, or like on other games where you have to kill like people blaming each other. No, this game is actually all together against PvE. It's one against the other, but only to say, okay, am I faster than you killing this boss and so on. So that's why this community is amazing, really. I can just recommend. So let's go for the next point. So my friends, on this point we will talk about other things, like two things that I really want to focus on, because I don't want this video to be too long, is the lags on this game. My friends, I have to admit there are some builds when there are so many colors coming in, so many stuff coming in. I have a very strong computer, but hell, when you have like somebody joining in with one of those crazy builds, the game is not playable. It's playable because you're not gonna die, you know exactly what to collect for your skills, but you can't, it's not fluid, you will not see it like you want, okay? Other things are the crashes, okay? The crashes. I had many problems with my crashes. I know that many people have it. If you search through the forums, you see that many people have issues with crashes. For example, I could fix my crashes just by uninstalling the game, reinstalling it, and somehow putting it on my hard disk SSD, and somehow it was okay. I had no crash so far, but I know that many people have to handle with annoying crashes. And the second thing is crafting, okay? Crafting is a big thing about this game. Is actually where you have your items, as you can see very quickly, guys. I will not like bother you too much. Let me, for example, I have this item, you have, for example, this item, you see I have 5 mods, but you can have up to 6 mods, okay? 3 prefixes, 3 suffixes. As you can see, I have 2 prefix, 3 suffixes, okay? You can have a list of, I don't know how many different mods on your gloves or on your items. Then you have from I think tier 13 until tier 1 what is the best, and then you on those tires you have also like a range of numbers. For example, there my maximum life is 75, but I could have 79 or 70, something in between. So people just go on, just put on some items on it just to randomize again the mods to see if they get the good combination out of it, and then if they are lucky they get good tires of those different mods, and so on and so on. I mean, you can craft on, for example, those pair of gloves like hours and hours until you get your perfect item, or for you or to sell. I mean, crafting is a thing. There are people, guys, they don't play the game, okay? They don't fight, they just go buy, craft, see if they can get what they want, and they sell, you know, just to get the economy going, really, and they are enjoying. I mean, that's why I wanted to say that that crafting is amazing, and that's why I also wanted to mention this specific thing of the game. So let's go now, guys, to the conclusion and my rating of the game. So my conclusion in overall about this game is amazing, okay? First off, It's a game that more you play, more you want, okay? It's not only by the grinding, but also by learning stuff. You know, you're just like me, hungry for more, to know more about the game, because the more you play, the more you know, and the more powerful you get, because people, they see that, and people ask you stuff, and you can really like do more and more stuff about this game, you know. Really, it's a game that I love, because I love the farming stuff, you know. I love to farm stuff to get like stronger. You know, it's also about a bit of flexing. You know, it exactly. There are people, they love to show off what they have, and then you have like so many stuff to do. Really, I love this game. For me, you can compare it to Diablo. Okay, Diablo is a game that you go on, you don't follow any build, you get some items, and yeah, I mean, the end game is very poor. You can like try it out yourself. For example, for me, Diablo wasn't the thing. I mean, it was amazing back in the time. Okay, Diablo 2, I mean, no doubt, but this game, you can't compare it. It's so big of a game. There is so many things to do. My rating that I would give to this game is like, I would give a 92 of 100. Why 92? Because there are still some stuff to change, to optimize, you know, that are missing, that I will not say here now, you know. But for example, if I can give you an example, is the trading system. Okay, I have praised it, very good one, but for example, I would prefer an auction house like World of Warcraft, you know, where you just put in your stuff, you know, you go to bed, okay, and next day maybe you have sold some stuff, okay, because the problem is you have to be online to sell your stuff. There are people, they just are watching a movie, having the game on, and they hear, oh, somebody whispered me, and then they sell their stuff, you know. It's a bit annoying, you know. It's for sure better than the other stuff where you have to sell your stuff on trade chat, but still, in my opinion, they could do it with an auction house, and there are so many things they could make better, you know. But that's why I have put a 92 of 100. It's for sure one of the best games I have played so far. Really, I can only recommend it. Just go on for that. And that was it, sorry, with the video, my friends. I hope you liked it. I hope the review is gonna help you out. I think I have made like a big review about the whole game. I have like talked about the most important things of the game, and if you liked it, if it was helpful, please don't forget to like, don't forget to put a little comment, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. More stuff, more videos to come. I'm really having so much fun doing that, and yeah, as I said, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, nice night. See you next time for next video. Bye bye, my friends. Love ya.